Hey there, folks. How you doing? I've been gone a little bit of a while. My voice is messed up. I've had, like I've said before, COPD and lower lung infections all my life. It didn't keep me from running cross country though and getting into sports. Anyway, I got hit pretty hard, and I'm getting over that right now. It's 10:47 a.m. on Wednesday, October 7th. I'm going to do more about this later. This is just kind of a quick catch up, and I've got a radio show to do here real quick with a friend of mine, Claudio. Claudia Preco from Preco. I'm sorry I can't talk. The interview would be fun. The radio show would be fun. She's relocated from Charlotte out to Winston-Salem. She's where she belongs, and she's going to do some powerful good for a whole lot of people. Okay. But also this event, last event that I had, there's a lot I'll be talking about in relationship to it later. Before the event was over, there was one of the folk from the starships up there, whatever you want to call it, and none of the names and stuff. Had a little talk with this person about things going on. He's from a ship, okay? I'm not talking about someone here. He's got Earth and DNA in him, but he's not from here. Anyway, hard to describe that, and I'm not gonna spend the time on it. The important thing is that dialogue's open. I wanted to say more, but there's something else going on over there too. Everybody was wondering what was going to go on the blood moon, the 27th and 28th, the final red blood moon. It was foretold there was going to be an immaculate whatever event, fantastic event, or destructive event. It was a very important night. From the 27th to the 28th, a new child of Lily and Arrow was conceived. And when she's 7 years old, she's going to be telekinetically throwing stuff all over the place. But it won't be an angel doing something. It won't be, source energy on the other side doing something. It'll be that being, this beautiful little young lady, doing all this through herself. She's going to blow y'all's mind. She'll be your proof of what's going on. The fact that things exist so much differently than what you think. So that's less than 8 years from now. She'll be just over 3 years old when she's tossing stuff around. But her mom's incredibly powerful, as well as beautiful. And that's all we'll go with right now. But that's what that was about. Anyway, all kinds of things happened at the event too. I was on the way down there with Emily and just looking at stuff, talking with her, and there were 3 folk from the CIA, one man in a room and a man and a woman out walking around. And the woman was really cool. She's actually source energy. She's family and an awesome person. They were acting like they were a couple, and but they weren't. And then there were 2 folk from the FBI, 2 kind of somewhat gruffy guys walking around. Turned out to be a 3rd one later on. And then the NSA, there's 2 gentlemen from the NSA listening in, using the CIA ticket, and the CIA already knew about them. It's kind of funny. These folks spend so much time and effort and money playing games, peekaboo with each other. It's crazy. Anyway, there's one thing I did say in the event. I was talking about a planet being destroyed. It's not a planet. It's more like it's a funky looking moon. And it's going to be literally melted and then cracked and then blown up. I'll talk about that a little more later. It's gonna happen before I get out of here. I will not see the end of November. I go in my head, there's no November. All right, it's just time for me to go. People, now's the best time ever since the beginning of creation for you to be in a body. Okay, do what you want. I don't tell people what to do as long as they're not hurting someone or something. But damn, take advantage of it. Okay, there's really good stuff coming. You're finally about to have free will. You finally have something that cares about you on the other side. Things are a little funky. They're going to be a little funny. Okay, we have a learning period we're going through here. But it's going to be through compassion, not through abuse. And that's going to make all the difference in the world. No more angels and stuff inside your head twisting you around, making you go here, do that. All that's been alleviated. So there'll be small problems, but they're going to be small. You've never had this opportunity to truly be who you are. And I'm going to start doing a couple of videos about that too. About becoming yourself, about releasing the part of yourself that you really don't like or don't want. Because finally, the thing that was pushing that on you is dead. It's gone. It's been deleted. I guess that's a nicer word, but it has been. So you've never had the opportunity ever, any of your lives in a body, to be able to do what you want to do, to have the freedom of movement, which most of us want to call free will, to do what you want. You know, so I hope you consider staying here and enjoying it. It also means that we have to be more responsible for what we do now that there's not something actually messing us up. Anyway, that's just a few things I wanted to touch on. I was just looking at something here. It's pretty funny. There's a really nice lady down at Forever and a Day in Woodstock, Georgia. And let me get my glasses off so I can figure that out right. Her name is Rhonda Leva. Rhonda, I hope I'm saying that right, sweetie. She doesn't know I'm doing this. But anyway, she does aura photos and she puts other stuff out, you know, and she's incredibly intuitive. When I was talking with her, she said she got from a spirit guide and she said, tracks, Jay, I'm seeing tracks with you. And I said, yeah, part of my job at the end here especially is to lay down the tracks for the new train to run on. So she said, okay. And then I told her who told her and how the message got through, who's her male primary was doing this, female primary was working on the image, the male primary was doing the actual talking, and then other stuff going on. And she's really neat. I've known her a little while. I know so many of you, and I just can't get to everyone and do everything I want to. But soon I can. As soon as I, release this physical form. Anyway, so anyway, when she went to take the picture, I'm sick. I'm healing, and it's very sick. The things that are still left on the other side causing issues while I'm sleeping, they attack the body. So I knew it was going to come up green when it did. There you go. There's the green. That's funny. Y'all are so cool. You have no idea, man. Y'all awesome. Anyway, I'm going to be back with a series of some good talks for you on YouTube. I'm going to be making, finally, I promised that half a year ago or something, or worse maybe, the metaphysical fighting, that auras, everything else I'm putting it out. But and those DVDs will be made. However, I'm putting out a lot more stuff. That's general information for everything, so you don't have to buy anything. That's the whole idea. I give you good information. When you buy it, it goes deeper. Okay, there's some stuff that that I can't talk about to just everyone. It's on the DVDs. So that honors everyone, but it also gets the message out to everyone. So I better be quiet so I can do my radio show in a little bit. But again, I never say what I don't mean. Love you all, man. I'm going to be talking a whole lot more about these blue spheres. And some of them actually come to some of you. They actually come to you and they back off. There's a reason for that. And all the people that are running around talking about, the blue spheres, it's the government, it's the, what do they call that, the cabal. Look, that's a false name for what they actually call themselves. That's why I've said that there isn't a cabal. But whatever, if you want to call something a certain name and that you want to call it that, fine, whatever. That's not what they call themselves, and that's what I go by. I go by thought. Okay. It's like the Illuminati are supposed to be such a big thing. It's a bunch of jokers. Okay, they're nothing. It's like, look at this over here while this hand is doing that. Kind of sounds like politics, doesn't it? Anyway, love y'all. Talk to you in a little bit. It's going to be a little while. Wait till you meet Daddy's little girl. Love y'all, man. Have a good night.